Hej, ostatnim trydem ponownie Mass Effect Andromeda, chyba już w ostatnim odcinku, ale nie jestem pewien, ale chyba tak w ostatnim. Będziemy już czyścić wszystkie zadania po kolei, jakie zostały z tych planet jakby naszych. I będziemy mieli 100% wszystkiego w tej grze. Także co, lecimy.
Probe away. Anomaly found. You're sure that astronomer's nav points are correct?
He seemed to think so.
There's nothing out here.
The Scourge didn't swallow a satellite whole. He can't do that, right?
I'll let you know. Let's check other nav points.
Czyli współrzędne się zgadzają. Lecimy po kolejne.
I'm picking up something. Anomaly found.
Let me guess. No Angaran satellite?
No, but I've got something else. Message buoy from an Angaran ship. They came here looking and didn't find anything either. Left a marker for us.
Must be the team our astronomer sent.
They headed to a new nav point. We should join the party. Narrowing down the list of possible locations. Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly found. Stand by. I'm cutting through heavy interference from the Scourge.
We are pretty close for comfort.
Something's drifting just inside. Angaran ship. In pieces. No life signs.
Who did this? Ket?
I found the ship's log. Scanning and downloading. Scavengers. The Angara caught them stealing satellites. The Scavs fought back, and the Angara collided with the Scourge.
Can we find the scavengers?
I have their ship's transponder ID. It's registered out of Kadara port.
No to co, lecimy do portu Kadara, co nie?
Now orbiting Kadara.
No i co, mamy iść? Jest w porcie Kadara. Coś ciekawego nas tutaj czeka. Mamy być w porcie, ale jednak poza portem, tak? Okej. Czyli do slumsów, tak? No to lecimy. Łeb, 1,5 kilometra. Lepszy to niż 5 kilometrów. Taktyczny teleport.
We're approaching the scavengers that stole the
My
Andron
advice?
satellites and
Keep a
destroyed
little
the search
distance.
vessel.
Don't
What are
lose
the
yourself.
odds they'll surrender?
No. I feel stronger for it. Even more sure of who I am.
Scavengers chopped those missing Angaran satellites into scrap.
I'll have the Tempest retrieve what's left for transport to Aya.
No Angara here. Just our people.
Mariko believes the initiative came.
Chciałem wrócić na Aję, ta. Ale też na Volt mam czegoś szukać. No to lepiej chyba na Volt, później na Aję, co nie? Wlatać w dwie strony to tak trochę smutno. Dobra, to powróć, Jim.
PB said she wanted to talk to you. Now, orbiting Gadara.
Jak chcę pogadać, to pogadamy.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. So, you and your team are like a fungus, you know? You look and smell funny and grow in the weirdest places. And somehow, you found root in my... Oh, it's so corny to say. In my heart. Ugh. I'm recording this so when I get antsy, and believe me, I will, just sit my ass down and play it. Shut up PB free card. Now, if there's anything you'd like to preserve for posterity, say it at the beep. Oh, and then join me in the meeting room? Beep.
Fungus works both ways, PB. So yeah, you're right. Pretty much sums it up.
So, the reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
She did ambush me, but I survived.
No harm, no foul, huh? I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop. I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Okay.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Ungotten holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But...
Sarkazm w tym był dość potężnie śmieszny. Ale cóż, dam. Lecimy na ten bolt.
Hey ya! What shake? You know it.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Mam jakieś 2 zadania do końca, już dobiją te 5%. Mam 95%. I jeszcze tylko 5.
Beginning approach.
Old orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Jest się właśnie odwalało, ale przeżyłem.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Ciekawe, już tutaj byłem i nic takiego nie było.
Are within acceptable limits.
Nice shot!
There may be something here that is relevant to your search for Angaran artifacts.
Is this Angaran? It looks strange.
Maybe available will know more about it. Put it in cargo.
Taktycznie na Tempest i później na Aje. Aje, tak coś. Planetkę.
Life support is back online.
Ryder.
Fold orbit is steady.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting... They're...
On it.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara Port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers. Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
The criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
Sometimes desperate people do bad things to survive. They won't hurt anyone else.
That's no comfort for what we lost. Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are gonna come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it.
Your crew's been cooperative. I appreciate that.
Taktyczny teleport.
Goods for the home, tools for the field.
Ryder.
Supply.
This set isn't complete.
Need more armor, I see. Check out my inventory. Store's open. Why are we even debating this rumor?
Exactly. The idea that we were...
Did a vanished alien species of immense power.
I found the person.
I assume I can continue my work undisturbed.
It was a misunderstanding. We...
Then let's not... You're in...
Oh, hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even. It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
Aren't star maps usually bigger?
An Angaran star map isn't used for navigation. It acts as a log of where its owner traveled. This one's data is locked, but Aelin can decrypt it for me.
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? The implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
If I'd known what a big deal it was, I would have let it ride shotgun.
No harm done. It's seen centuries of wear. One bumpy ride won't change much. You've given me more to study than I ever expected. I've got a lot of work ahead. Thank you for your help, Pathfinder. I'll let you know if I discover anything. Good to see you again.
She's been quiet all day.
They're the hardest.
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
Just read the Jarl's latest report. You killed the Rokar's leader. Eliminating Aksur was the right call. Question is, why'd you do it?
I was protecting a valued member of our crew.
Plenty of ways to save Jarl. You chose the lethal one. Interesting. What do you need? Pathfinder, next time you're on Kadara Port, I need a favor. The contact who helped us find Venturev hasn't checked in. He's overdue.
Your contact went up against Sloane Kelly and lost. He's in hiding.
You knew and didn't tell me? That outlaw's become a real problem. What do you need? Our chief Voneron filed a formal complaint. Said your people were taking our satellites.
I told him those scavengers weren't my people.
Can't win them all, Pathfinder. What do you need? The Archon is gone, but the war didn't die with him. The cat is still out there. What do you need? The Archon is gone. What do you need?
Pathfinder? When I... Lately, they just watch us go.
You're back. I saw that. It feels like how... You're not supposed to be here.
Lieta? You're tough to track down.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
Rorik was worried about you. He sent me to give you this cryo bracelet.
I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladin. They said they had salvage to sell. I was... Once we were...
How did you get...
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes with a few broken ribs.
I thought...
They don't. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara Worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik. Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
How can I help?
I managed to find an ionic filter for Eladin. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
Została ta jedna misja na Nexusie, no, która jest randomowo do zrobienia. Jak na Nexusa muszę jeszcze polecieć. Także co, lecimy.
Hello?
Obrót znowu.
Pretty view.
I like to imagine what my ancestors would say if they could see what we've built. How we flourished in spite of everything.
Places like Aya give me hope. We could really make a home in Helios.
You can, and you will. I've been studying those artifacts you recovered. What I found was incredible. Our history is much shorter than we previously thought. Less than a millennium. It's as though we suddenly sprang into being, a fully formed civilization.
Now we know the Jardaan created your people.
But what if they also engineered our culture, gave us traditions and beliefs we've carried forward? Until we understand our past, we can't decide our future. What you found could affect generations to come. I can't imagine getting here without you, Ryder.
You talk like our time together is over. It doesn't have to be.
You make that sound so easy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
I want this, Avela. Don't you?
Of course I do. A handsome explorer from beyond the stars. How could I not fall for you? But this work needs my full attention. And you, the task ahead of you is tremendous. I won't be the one to distract you from that, no matter how much I may want to.
I think I need a distraction right now.
Someday, when this is all over, if you still feel the same, find me. Until then, we both have work to do.
Someday then. I'll hold you to it.
You'd better.
What's next for you?
Keep looking for answers. Try my best to recover our history. All of it.
You'll get there.
Of course we will. We have you on our side.
Ciekawe to było. Teraz zanim polecimy na Nexus, to jednak trzeba tutaj coś ogarnąć, nie?
I never thought I'd be responsible for so much. Charting a future for everyone. Can't decide if I should thank you or strike you.
I'll give you one free hit. Just not the face.
I'll have you know, I've won my share of battle. Despite you kept me. It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen, and I live. Jal told me what you found in that remnant city. I want to be shocked. This discovery should change everything, but it's like I've always known somehow.
When it's safe to go back, you'll have a whole new playground.
If what I hear is true, I'll be lucky to explore a tenth of it before I'm too old. There are so many new questions I can barely keep track. You've earned your title, Pathfinder. Evra informed me that the despot of Kadara Port, one of your people, executed Ven Terev.
I spoke to Ven. He had no regrets.
We know Ven was hardly contrite at his execution.
I wasn't there.
What he did was inexcusable. Regardless, it's done. Jal told me what happened with Aksul. Understand. My student, my friend, would never have turned his...
You didn't...
He was... What a...
I can...
No. I'd like to focus on some... Pavoa, Pathfinder. With your... I've always respected Avela, but I may...
To na Nexus. Odwiedzimy jedno miejsce i koniec. A, jeszcze leksykon trzeba przejrzeć na to. I z załogą sobie jeszcze pogadać. Jak już pod koniec.
All systems green.
Dalej mamy 95%. Czyli to pewnie ta misja, na której ci nie da zrobić tą. Plus jestem offline dlatego. Jest jakieś życie na pograniczu. Ciekawe. Może się uda to zadanie zrobić.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Anomaly found. Narrowing down the list of possible locations. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Anomaly found. This should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool.
Znowu Kadara, ale po raz ostatni.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Ciekawe jak to daleko. Łe, tam byłem. Ale ciekawe, bo to było miejsce albo zablokowane. No to jedziemy tam do nich.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Reinforcements!
Grenades, rifle mods, body armor. They're well stocked.
That's a lot of weapons.
This former leader, Yale, he's on Eos. He was their tie to the Nexus.
Bet he'll have more to say about this.
I'm saving everything we found as proof. It'll come in handy.
Ostatecznie ostatni przystanek na Josta.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined.
Eos, potem Nexus.
Hello? Now orbiting Kadara.
Jeden układ poleciałem, lel.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Is your name Yale?
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. What can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Tell me about the three sabers.
Oh, shit.
Well, that reaction tells me all I need to know.
Look, I just didn't think anyone would find out about it, okay? It's something that ought to be left alone. We made a mistake.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring exiles to fight for us.
It could have worked. Mercenaries and privateers have existed throughout history.
That was the hope. Cochran and I served together. I thought I could trust him and the crew. I became their commander, I armed them, I shared access to Padromo's operations. And then they took their new toys and went rogue. Attacked people they were supposed to protect.
I've dealt with the Three Sabers. They won't be a problem.
Damn, they're gone then. Shit. Cochran. He was a good man. Once. Addison will be pleased at least. One loose end tied up.
What? Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options. Doesn't even matter anymore. The Three Sabers are gone. Just let this blow up. I have to get back to work.
Right away! I'll be interested to see what your scientists learn of EOS.
My family thanks you, Pathfinder.
Tell me about yourself.
Darkage Trevian. Not as sorry as the Ket will be.
I just wanted to farm. Bread crops for curiosity more than anything.
Curiosity is a good way to start.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
All systems green.
exiles find a home as former security are implicated.
No tak, trzeba skończyć tamtą misję, nie?
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the exile port was made public.
Kadara is dangerous. The exile...
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the 3 Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Their deaths don't make this okay.
I realize that, Ryder. A poor decision was made. People paid for it, but it's over. As far as everyone's concerned, the 3 Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
This is Vetra's sister, Sid.
Oh, you. I noticed you tried to get someone to look into the 3 Sabers.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the 3 Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe. But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
To jest... Czym się widziałeś? Ja to wiedziałem. Pokazało się 100%.
Adjustments must be approved beforehand.
No i tak, taktycznie do doków. W doków zwiedzimy tamto miejsce, a to szkoda odcinku, nie?